Markets are trading slightly higher, of course, after those positive leads from Wall Street overnight. But it's important to take note that volumes aren't really there today, with the holiday seasons starting to come into effect. Volumes just about 40% of what we are typically expecting to see at this time of the day. Most markets seeing half-day trading, just Japan and China business as usual. A key market, of course, the key focus will be on Japan. That's been outperforming so far. It's up about over 1% in midday trade. Of course, a lot of that has to do with that weakness in the yen. Dollar yen shot up last night on some positive data. On the GDP front, it was revised upwards. We also saw some positive numbers from consumer spending. So the likes of exporters like Toyota and Mazda are doing quite well and helping to push up the Nikkei 225. Tomorrow, we might see more weakness on the yen with the Bank of Japan's meeting minutes as well as a press conference. It's widely expected we could see some dovish tone in those statements, which could see more weakness in the yen. And also on Friday, that could accelerate further with industrial production numbers out from Japan, retail trade numbers, and the main thing to watch out for is the CPI or inflation numbers. We're expecting a forecast of about 2.5%. The prior reading was 2.9%. So some weaker sentiment on these inflation numbers. If we strip out the effect from the consumption tax hike in April, we're just seeing around a 0.5% increase in the inflation rate. So still quite far off from that 2% target, and which is likely to see more weakness in the sentiment on the yen outlook at least. Top losers today, we're seeing financials. Of course, that was going up slightly over the past few days, so it looks like investors are taking some cash out of that sector. On the commodities front, we're seeing prices under pressure from copper. Is set for a third straight day of decline. Oil prices as well sliding, and that's pulling down energy stocks, which looks like they are losing steam going into the end of the year.